Hello, this is Michael Peters one more time, and I've just downloaded an email that I got from the Houston Police Department. Now, this is the second such time that these people have contacted me. The first time was when I was exposing Dr. Zoanne Dreyer. They said that something I had mentioned in one of my videos was borderline. Now, I don't know what borderline is, and I don't know what the implication of borderline is as the Texas state laws are concerned. However, this email has just come to me yesterday, and they would like to talk to me again. Now, they asked me when they called me the first time if I could come to their office in Houston, which is Harris County. I live in Montgomery County. And I said no. I said, if you want to talk to me, you can come over to Montgomery County. I said, leave your guns and come over. You can enjoy the country, and I'll make you guys some lemonade. So they came by, three of them, and of course they took their guns. And so we talked about the doctor, what was going on with this fraud. And so they left, and I really don't know why they came. I didn't get the whole picture there. I think maybe they were trying to say if I had to make any more videos, I needed to call them first and ask permission or something. I don't know. I still don't get it. But at any rate, now they've contacted me again, and they want to know what's going on, as you can see, with the deal that this judge and his realtor friend have made over my property. As I said before, since you want to appraise it just a few months prior at $180,000, I didn't make that appraisal. Century 21 did. It was way too little because I've got $240,000 into that property easily. Now, I don't expect to make that much on the sale of it, but I expect to get at least a minimum of $203,000. Well, this judge forced the sale of the property, instead of letting my wife have the house of 3 acres and me 2 1/4 acres on the other side of the bridge in the back. My wife, if she wanted to sell the land, then she could make her own deal. And I could live in the back. If she didn't want to live with me, that was fine. Or I could sell my 2 1/4 acres and move on. But this judge forced the sale of the property and gave the exclusive rights to selling the property to his realtor friends, Brett and Nancy of Caldwell Bakers in Waller, Texas. And the judge is just down the road in Hempstead, Texas. Now, I don't know how many such deals these people have made in the past. I shudder to think. We all know what happens in divorces. They divide properties a lot of times, but my son has cancer. That was his home. We can make our own deals. We don't need the court lining their pockets with the money that I've sacrificed for, as I was the sole provider in the family. But my son, this is for his future. I built the structures on that property. I've got $30,000 in fence, the well, septic, the bridge, another $30,000. I have 4 buildings on the property and several animal pens, chicken pens and dog pens and all that. I mean, that's just the structures. And this is just the material because I built those structures. I'm a contractor, so I cut the cost there. So building materials is a good $80,000. Now, this judge, his realtor, is selling it for $103,000. Well, my neighbor in the back he bought his acre for $21,000. I mean, across the street for $21,000. Across the fence, he bought his acre for $23,000. Well, if mine was going for $20,000 at 5 1/4 acres, that'd probably be about 103,000. But they're giving all the structures, the well, the septic, the bridge, 30,000 in fence, the house, the pump house, the bathhouse in the back, the guest house, and all the pens and infrastructure that went into it for free. Now, I understand, and the judge said I could spend my last Christmas there, and that was in 2012. Well, then he went into the, I didn't show up for the last divorce hearing because I knew what was happening. And anyway, he did a lot of scratching through there. As you can see the documents, he scratched out that there was some medical neglect from this fraud, Dr. Zoan Dreyer. Well, he didn't have to scratch that out. I knew it. It's not doing me any good. I can't see my son still. I can't see that because we still got a stipulation to go to Access Bill's children. And they do whatever they want in Montgomery County. I mean, they make up their own laws, so there's, you know, there's no dealing with them. Squash all my witnesses, as I've told you, and all their motions, and, you know, a poor man like myself who doesn't have an attorney, you just got to throw up your hands and say, okay, whatever. So, but I do have these videos, and as you can see now, they want to hush me up. Well, this is still America. I have freedom of speech, and you can put me in prison for that if you can get away with it. Or the judge, Douglas Squire, or Dr. Zoan Dreyer, or Texas Children's Hospital, or Baylor College of Medicine, if you're not happy with these videos. First of all, you shouldn't be frauds. But if you're not happy with the videos, let's go to court. And I would hope that Judge Esquire is not going to be presiding over his own hearing, but I wouldn't doubt it. The laws there in Texas have got to be a loose cannon. These guys, I mean, we have the law, but there's 100% room to manipulate those laws, and that's where your dirty dealings come in, like Judge Esquire given exclusive rights to selling my property for half price. Now, the reason he kicked me out of the house a month early, he scratched through that, you know, that I had Christmas over there, and scratched that out, is because he wanted probably I can just guess, okay, that he was wanting the Rollins to get their commission so they could invite him over for a Christmas party or a New Year's party and congratulate each other on how they're stealing land and property from children with cancer and fathers that worked in Iraq. And my ex-wife had a brain tumor removed during these proceedings. And, you know, she had a trailer house. We sold that for $5,000. So I guess they're going back to the trailer park. And of course, the Rollins, they live in a $340,000 home. And I imagine the judge lives in about, and I checked the tax records to find that out. I bet the judge lives in a better house than the old realtor. So I know what's going on, folks. I mean, when I say folks, I guess I'm talking about all of us. It's easy to see what's going on. And the Houston police, they want me to come over. You see, they want to meet me again. I guess they want me to drive way over where they are, which isn't going to happen now. They can't come to my house anymore because the judge has made us all homeless. My wife, my son with cancer, and myself. So you can find me walking down the street. I'm not begging for money yet. I have 3 baggies full of pennies, $1 each. I got a total of $3 to my name. But I suppose if you guys want to come to court, you just email me at allkrafting@yahoo.com. I'll be glad to go to court with you. I'll be sure I have a lawyer. and it won't be a court-appointed lawyer. So, if the Dr. Dreyer wants to explain why Judge Esquire crossed out the medical neglect, or why the nurse social worker, CPS, and the pharmacy receipts, and my son and me all said he was taking the meds and I was giving them. We know Zoanne Dreyer and Texas Children's Hospital, Baylor College of Medicine aren't taking me to court. That's a no-brainer, because that's what all this cover-up's about, is to keep all that on a low profile. And I'm happy to tell you, everybody, that Texas Children's Hospital covers up for doctors lying in your children's medical records. That's what they do. That's just to get my wife custody. Now, if they hurt your kids, if you don't think that they're going to be covering up in that medical record and protecting one another, you've got another thing coming. That's where the money is. They had Baylor College of Medicine and Texas Children's Hospital lawyers at every divorce hearing. What were they doing there, I wonder? And this judge, if he wants to explain why his realtor friend of 30 years has got exclusive rights to sell my property for half price. Yeah, let's go to court over that, Judge Esquire. And you can explain that, and I hope there's a bunch of witnesses in the courtroom and at the jury trial, so we can discuss your behavior. And as far as what you guys, police, are doing over there in Houston about these videos, if you don't like them, let's go to court on the videos, okay? And we can get some civil rights attorneys in there to talk about freedom of speech. This is still America, guys, and if that judge wants to take me to court, here I am. Email me, and we'll go to court. It's not a problem for me. The problem is with the frauds. And that would be Judge Esquire and Dr. Zoanne Dreyer, Texas Children's Hospital Administrations and Baylor College Administrations, Judge Tracy Gilbert at the 418th District Court. These are the frauds. So enjoy the videos, guys, and as the evidence comes out, I'll be putting more and more of these videos online. God bless everybody. This is Michael Jeffrey Peters from Houston, Texas.